For years, rumors have swirled that powerful organizations and celebrities have all been part of a global movement to control humanity and shape the way it thinks. In most cases, this movement takes the form of the infamous Illuminati, a group allegedly dedicated to absolute control over all mankind. But who actually are the Illuminati? What they do really want? The only way to prove that you are not controlled by this evil cult is to subscribe to my channel. So subscribe and turn on that notification bell. The name Illuminati actually comes from the Latin plural Illuminatus, or enlightened. The name is inspired by the idea of enlightening someone through knowledge, and would evolve to signify the breaking of a man's bonds of ignorance through education and reason. It all started with one man, Adam Weishaupt, who was born in 1748, and in 1773 he gained employment at the University of Ingolstadt as a professor of canon law. Actually, canon law is the guidelines and the regulations which are established by a religious authority for the purpose of running a government of a religious organization. In a sense, Weishaupt was an expert on church law, but was himself not actually a member of the clergy. This would be a bit of a problem in a university which was mostly run by clergy. And not just any clergy, but Jesuits. Jesuits were themselves established in the 16th century with the approval of Pope Paul III. Their official mission was global Christianization, with a special focus in education and helping different sects of Christians to work together. Jesuits, however, soon become thorn in the side of the European powers, and they were little too good at their job. They established special settlements in many colonial territories and refused to allow the populations under their care to be enslaved, as local governments and businessmen wished to. With slave labor being critical to the economies of far-flung colonies, Jesuits very quickly got a bad rep for standing in the way of economic progress. It should be noted that Jesuits weren't completely opposed to slavery. However, they were opposed to the brutal conditions slaves endured, but meant that even religion can stand in the way of economic progress. So in 1773, Pope Clement XIV ordered the dissolution of the Jesuit order. However, in many places, the Jesuits remained in power, such as the University of Ingolstadt. Under attack from all sides, the Jesuits in control of the university attempted to take out any stand that wasn't part of the clergy, including Weishaupt himself. Frustrated by what he believed were outdated views, Weishaupt turned to Freemasonry. But by this point, the Freemason order had become a day club for rich kids who wanted to play at philosophy. And satisfied, Weishaupt decided he would make his own, even cooler club, and only his very best buddies, or those he thought worthy, could join. At first, 6 to 9 Weishaupt's best friend joined the secret new club, which he created in order to spread the idea of enlightenment. Well, the Illuminati wasn't interested in liberating man from religion, but rather wished to reform the way that religion was practiced and imposed. Weishaupt believed that science and religion should coexist, not compete in defining the world. The first Illuminati had 3 membership tiers: Novice, Minerval, and Illuminated Minerval, with Minerval referring to the Roman goddess of wisdom, Minerva. The goal was to create a state of liberty and moral equality. The only problem was that the powers at that time had little interest in such a radical agenda. Weishaupt created a series of elaborated rituals to be practiced at Illuminati meetings. Members were given secret names taken out of their favorite parts of antiquity. Weishaupt, for example, took the name of Spartacus because he saw himself as leading a rebellion of mental slaves fighting for their freedom. We're not saying that Weishaupt lost the plot, but a man who wanted to enlighten people and free them from oppressive government ideology ended up making a secret society where he was king. So what did the Illuminati actually do? Well, they attempted to spread the ideas of enlightenment and reform through the upper crust of European society. The peak of the secret society would come in 1777, when Charles Theodore took the throne of Bavaria and used the opportunity to spread the same liberal values the Illuminati themselves were espousing. However, Charles would prove to be a weak monarch, and soon the ruling elite forced him to back off the liberalization of Bavaria. This would eventually lead to a direct crackdown on the Illuminati itself, with the liberal agenda deemed a danger to the security and safety of the state. The Illuminati basically killed itself, as its members openly criticized the monarchy. Lists of Illuminati members began to be leaked to the public, and the discovery of many Illuminati in positions of moderate power led to a general panic over secret societies among the ruling elite. Charles Theodore ended up banning Illuminati and all other secret societies, causing Weishaupt to flee for his life. Today, the Illuminati are blamed for everything, from war to poverty in third world nations. And yet, the historical fact is the Illuminati was never more than a successful boys' club that managed to gather a small amount of power in Bavaria before it was disbanded. But one of the most important lessons we learn through history is that history itself is written by winners, if you know what I mean.